Hello, welcome to the Three Best Friends podcast. I am your host, Jacob Palmer. Tonight, we got something special to talk about. But first, let me introduce you to my host. First, I'm not going to introduce you to Mike Towndrow because he's chugging on water. so I got Matthew Wright.
That was worth it. Oh, that was good.
Yep. I'm not redoing this one.
It's fine.
Yes, I'm Matt, and over there choking on water is Mike Towndrow.
He's alive. Welcome back to the. Is it? No, this isn't your first one.
No, this is
not back.
I can't
This is
keep
the
track.
first one, maybe mentally back.
Yeah, mentally. Yeah.
Actually, in real clothes, not in pajamas, out in the world.
It's almost time for vacation. I mean, by the time this posts, it won't be time for vacation, but
No.
before this airs, this is almost time for vacation. We get to see each other again
Yeah.
together. This will be interesting.
Yeah, I'm really glad I'm missing the 100-degree weather on Sunday.
Oh my god.
So I'm not driving during.
It's gonna be that bad.
It's
This upcoming Sunday is supposed to be 100 degrees up here. I don't know what's supposed to be in California.
Oh my god. Right now where I live, because it's, the hottest place on earth, it's over 100 right now. It's supposed to be over 100 like throughout the whole entire month now.
Basketball shorts, boys. Basketball shorts.
That's
I'm
all.
just wearing basketball shorts.
Yep.
Today is beautiful here. It's like cloudy and 60s. It's like really chill. It's great.
I'm going out to the coast tomorrow. So I looked at the weather already. The highs are supposed to be 66. I'm like, yes.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Need that.
Yo, next weekend, San Francisco, 60s.
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah. Sweet.
Fuck yes.
Awesome.
Yes, I want to move to San Francisco now, but it's too
Hell
expensive.
yeah.
It's too expensive.
Yeah, no. Can't do it.
So I love how we're upbeat right now, but what we want to talk about is this whole cross-play, cross-platform crap that's been going on. So I don't know where we want to start with this, but first off, let's just give like a little backside to this.
Yeah, let's just start with what's going on and why we're talking about it now.
So it all started with this wonderful announcement. Fortnite is out for the Switch on what was it? Tuesday of last week or week before?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Tuesday last week.
Nintendo's E3 thing.
Yep. Fortnite's out. We're all ready to play it. Sweet. Go to log in your account. Error. This account cannot be linked to your current Epic account.
Mm-hmm.
If you linked your account to a PS4. And we thought, well, that's weird. Maybe it's just server issues for like the day or whatever, because it just came out. This is happening, and plus it's the Switch. You can only connect it to Wi-Fi, so it can only go so well.
Yep.
Very next day, we get a wonderful letter from Sony that basically doesn't even acknowledge what's going on, doesn't really say why we can't link our account. Basically, it just comes down to them not wanting to play with others. That's just what it comes down to it in a nutshell. We'll go further into it in a little bit, but just in a nutshell, it's just basically if you linked your Epic account to or your Sony PlayStation Network to Epic, you cannot play this game on an Xbox or on a Nintendo Switch. Mm-hmm. You can still play it on PC. You could play it on mobile. 'Cause I've had those accounts connected. But for those two, you cannot have them connected. So if you have wins or anything like that, or any purchases you've made on the PS4,
that's the big deal.
Yeah, that is.
You are not getting these over on the Nintendo Switch or Xbox, which is a lot of crap.
I do want to clarify that I think I can speak for all of us in saying like the crossplay thing, yeah, it sucks, but that's not the issue. It's the whole locking up the account thing.
Right.
Yep.
The purchases, the battle pass, cosmetic stuff.
Yep. I paid. God, I don't know how much money I paid towards Fortnite. You guys know
Oh yeah.
You funded that game.
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
I want ownership in this game. Just 1%. Just 1%. I deserve it for all the money I put in. But I have so many costumes, so many outfits, and it's just something that's fun to like switch over from time to time. Yeah. Sometimes I feel like there's a curse on certain costumes, but that's just me. And then I want to switch over. If I want to be a T-Rex, I want to be a T-Rex. I want to be able to use my T-Rex emoticon with this. I want to be able to eat popcorn as a John Wick.
Yeah.
But I can't
Yeah.
do that because Sony is being very what's a nice way of saying this? I
They're
can't think of a nice
Arrogant.
arrogant is just the word to use right here. You can't how can you like just justify blocking everyone from this? Like,
So I do want to go on record before we dive into like the bashing and like the hatred and why we're talking about this, but this was already known back when it was on Xbox that you couldn't have the two before, and it's only now that it's on Switch where everyone's buying Switch that it's now actually a problem.
Mhm.
Because like you said, like you can do it on PC, which I would say PC and PS4 are probably the biggest audiences for Fortnite.
For sure.
I would gather.
mm-hmm.
So it's only now that people are pissed off because everyone is buying the Switch because we love taking it everywhere with
Yeah.
us. That we're now
PS4 and PC are the biggest, but Switch is the loudest.
Yeah.
right.
Oh yeah.
It seems like.
Yeah. And I just want to get you.
And also, for the record, we are all Sony people. We love our PlayStations.
Sony fanboy.
I mean, if you guys listen to us,
fanboy, but...
still am. Yeah. I mean, we main on PlayStation and stuff. We love that community. We go to PSX almost every year. Like, it's just disappointing hearing all this and like dealing with this shit now.
Yeah.
Because we expect better from them.
Oh yeah, and this is even coming from someone who will main Fortnite on PS4 until the day it dies. That's just how it's going to be. But if people want to play on the Switch, like I just played on the Switch with Joey Noel, Kelsey, and Fiona. I'm sorry, you had to work. I was
stuck at work.
You were stuck at work, and by the time you were done, we were like dead.
Yeah, I was in bed doing nothing. It's fine.
Yeah, well, you didn't say anything. And Kelsey was. I'm sorry. Joey, I think Fiona was trying to get Kelsey to play, and then Joey popped in and was like, "Did I hear Fortnite?" And then that just happened.
It's like, carry me, fam.
Yeah,
I hate you all.
Yeah, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. We didn't get her. We were very close. We ended up in like top 10 almost all the games. But I mean, just for something like that for the Switch, I can't main Fortnite on the Switch. But it is something like if I want to just like lay down in bed, or if I want to watch something in the background, Fortnite on the Switch is the most ideal thing. There.
Casual Fortnite.
Yeah, I don't want to play mobile. I can't stand the controls, but I can use my Pro Controller for the Switch. That I'm good. But the fact that I cannot link these accounts really bugs me.
That's the thing. Now that this is on Switch, I'm gonna play Fortnite even more. This is like the perfect Switch game for me. Keeping a podcast on in the background, watching TV or whatever, and just having it on handheld playing. Because I'm not a hardcore player. I do enjoy playing. It's really fun.
Yeah.
This is just the perfect platform, and the only money I put in on PS4 was buying that fish costume that I really liked.
The Leviathan.
Like even that one thing, it's like I wish I had that.
Yeah.
Like I don't want the default costume. So last night I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna buy the battle pass. I'm gonna play it a lot, especially going to prom next week. Yeah. I'm assuming a lot of us are gonna bring our Switches at the community events and whatnot. Whenever
one of us are bringing our Switches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and fucking having Wi-Fi at prom and like getting an internal server going and just playing. It's gonna be fucking dope.
I wish we could do like private servers through the Switch and like just people on the Switch in that vicinity.
God, just 100 of us playing against each other.
You don't even have to have 100, but I mean, I'm sure we could get 100 for prom, but it would just be insanity. Like it would be a lot of fun. But yeah, it's a little disheartening, a little saddening that you can't do that. You can't link the account. I want to go into it more later, but just to see what do you guys think, why Sony would do this.
So to clarify, just so I'm not in the dark here, you can't play games on Fortnite on Switch with people on Xbox, right?
You can.
Yeah.
So there is an actual
crossplay.
Those two, well, it's Sony that's the one that's not allowing. Sony, you can play with PC players and that's it.
Okay.
PC and other PS4 players.
Switch, Xbox, PC, and mobile can play together.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can Xbox play with PC?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, yeah, I didn't know all that.
Yeah,
it's just Sony, the one that's not allowing it, and
I get it though.
I get it to a certain extent. They're dominating. They're dominating sales.
They are.
And even if they open it up, it's not going to hurt their sales.
I think they just have a weird, like, self-conscious kind of thing,
Yeah.
like an arrogant thing, where it's like, oh, you bought that outfit on Switch or Xbox? Nah, yep, you should have bought it for us. Like, they just don't want to bring other purchases over, I'm assuming.
I think for Sony, it's more about no one was helping them when PS3 was struggling. Because Sony started the cross-platform play all the way back in PS2 before anyone else was doing it.
Yeah.
So they've had games that had cross-play through all the platforms, but nobody ever really let them play with them. So now that they are on top and everything, and they haven't, why should they help them now? Is basically where I think they're coming from, because PS3 fucking struggled for almost all of its life cycle. It wasn't until the last 3 years that it started
at the last minute it won.
Yeah. So like, I understand that everyone's upset. Like, it is stupid that like the purchases don't move over. That part I agree with. But I get why Sony doesn't want other players, because in a stance, like, it doesn't really take money away from Sony, except if like the purchases that you make on PS4, like Sony does get some of the money from.
I'd imagine they do.
It does take a little bit, like, here and there, and with how much money Fortnite is probably making just from all the people playing it, it is money that's being taken away from Sony. If players on Xbox are allowed to play with PS4 players, but they're not making any of the money that off of the costumes.
I'm just gonna just throw in a counterpoint here. I can make a purchase through my mobile, and it'd still be on my PS4.
Oh,
sure.
Just throwing that out there.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. It does scare me. This kind of move, and like more like even with the Rocket League stuff and the Minecraft stuff, it's these kind of moves are scaring me to the point thinking that we're getting back to the PS3 era Sony.
Mm-hmm.
And
this reminds me more of 360 era Microsoft, because they were the ones that were so closed off. Because they were on top and they didn't want to share anything with anyone. To the point when Final Fantasy 11 came out on 360, you could only play with 360 players. PS2, you could play PS2 and PC, all of them playing, which you can still do today on 14.
And I am grateful that like social media is a tool to connect to the developers and the hardware manufacturers and the company and the corporate suits directly, because I don't want this to lead to PS5 failing.
Mm-hmm.
And going back to the PS3 ways or like an Xbox One type situation, because it does seem like every other year the other person's on top.
Right.
I don't know. I just want them to humble up a bit.
Yeah, it's just
I mean, they have every right to be cocky and arrogant and all that stuff. Like, they're fucking killing it, but
I mean, what was the saying? Like in all their posts, like their videos and such, like for the gamers, like later on.
For the players. Yeah, for the players.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
But it's like now it's not. It doesn't seem like it's about that anymore.
Like, I mean, it's like even their move, like fucking like the first few years of PS4, they were all about the indies, and like we haven't seen really any indies in the past few showcases between E3 and PSX in Paris, other than the pre-shows, granted, but like not on the main stage.
Yeah. So it's really arrogant. It's really saddening, but I don't even see the reason behind it. So now you see the bad light that it puts Sony in. I'm not really seeing anything like, is it really pushing a good light towards Switch and Microsoft? Like, I see all negative press against Sony, but I don't see anything like.
No, I've been seeing a lot of good press.
For Switch and Xbox.
Nintendo and Microsoft right now,
Especially yesterday with those ads coming out with Minecraft.
Mm-hmm.
The Survive Together things.
There's definite like great publicity going on right now because of this whole thing.
Even things like Major Nelson, who's this like major publicity figure for Xbox. He was logged in on Fortnite, and all Xbox people who are connected with him, it says not Fortnite, Minecraft. It says playing Minecraft on Nintendo Switch on people's Xboxes.
That's cool.
Even that is such a huge move because he's fucking massive on Twitter and social media and all that stuff.
I love how him and Phil Spencer are on the social media, like how connected.
Yeah, it's great. We said this in the E3 episode. Phil Spencer is probably the best.
Detrimental to Xbox.
Yeah.
He's turning that ship around.
Yep.
He is fucking killing it. I'm so excited for the next generation because of him.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if now more than ever, we're talking about this on our prediction show. I'm just waiting for the day where Phil to come onto a Nintendo Direct to either say, "Hey, Banjo-Kazooie's coming to Smash Ultimate," or "Hey, remember Rare? Rare was really big on the N64. Guess what? Rare Replay is coming on Switch," or some shit like that.
That would just be insane.
You
like,
know?
it would actually start the whole Survive Together. Like that would just be like the brand of those two like working together. You know, that would actually be great.
And a move like that wouldn't surprise me because in the
either.
last couple of years, Xbox, almost all their exclusives, the only one not on PC is Halo 5.
Yeah.
So a move like that wouldn't surprise me. It'd be huge surprise for the community and everything like that. But it would be a wise move for them to do.
Yeah.
I've been seeing stuff from press on Twitter that apparently it's just rumors, speculation, whatever. Apparently after E3, Nintendo and Xbox have been getting like extremely close.
Why not?
Like even more so than these advertisements and like the publicity and all that stuff. Like apparently they're in talks for a lot of stuff. So
I mean, games are getting more expensive. Like people are getting laid off from the games industry, and it's like you got to find a way to survive in this market. So
survive together.
Yeah, survive together. And it's just, I mean, sales, you can only compare sales so much, but it's going to come down to the gamers, where they feel comfortable, where they want to play together. I mean, if you have Xbox and someone wants to play on Xbox, and then you have someone on the Switch who like casual play, like that's a huge thing to put together.
And I think
don't have to feel like I have to play with PC and then have to up my skill level in order to make up for that.
Mouse and keyboard, master race.
Right.
And I think both Xbox and Nintendo know where they stand. Like I'm sure Phil's not worried about Switch taking away from sales from Xbox, and I'm pretty sure Nintendo knows like, oh yeah, we're not going for the first person shooter.
Xbox and Nintendo are kind of in the same boat. Wii U fucking destroyed Nintendo. And
I just meant like player base wise. Like I don't think.
Yeah.
But
like
I just mean as a company wise, like because Xbox was kind of circling the drain before the C3 when they finally turned it around.
Yeah.
So they're both actually very close together, just where they are as companies right now. Switch fucking brought the whole thing back for Nintendo.
Did you guys think it would bring it back like this?
No.
I
thought Switch was going to be DOA.
As soon as I saw that first trailer, I was like, fuck yeah, this thing's going to blow up.
This is what the Vita should have been. Definitely. But I didn't think it was going to work as well as it did.
Switch is getting support where Vita didn't.
Yeah. Every Thursday I go on the eShop just to
game, but like
every Thursday I go on the eShop to check like what is coming out, and that eShop gets flooded.
I forgot Owl Boy went on sale. I need to get that for Switch. I was gonna buy it for PS4 and I'm like, screw it now. Get it for Switch.
Yeah, I'm gonna play that on my flight to SF.
Nice.
Yeah, I actually love playing games like that and stuff on the Switch because it reminds me of playing old Game Boy games.
I play all my indies on Switch now. It feels so good.
Yeah, I've been playing Hollow Knight on the Switch, and sometimes
I still need to get that.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. Sometimes I play on the Pro Controller, but sometimes it just feels right just holding the Switch and just playing the Joy-Cons. Like,
I know we're like getting off topic now, but my flight plan is Hollow Knight, Owlboy, probably some Mario Rabbids, and motherfucking Lumines comes out on Tuesday.
Yep.
Cannot wait.
Yes. But so does this scare you for going into PS5, the next Sony console?
I mean, I kind of said yes already, but I have a feeling. I mean, Sony's not stupid. Sean Layden's not stupid. A part of me wants to hope that they're listening and they're gonna come out with this big thing and be like, "Hey, we heard you. We're sorry. For a lack of a better term, we're gonna humble the fuck up and hopefully be more for the players, like how they started out this generation. What got them so fucking big? Because PS4 reveal, they're like, "Hey, we heard you. We're all about the games. We're all about the gamers." That's what fucking got them a mile ahead of Xbox at launch. They need to go back to that because they're not there yet, but they're very PS3-ish Sony right now.
Yeah, nobody's untouchable in this environment.
Yeah.
It just.
I mean, look at 360 to Xbox One.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see anything this year from Sony about like switching it up. Print it. I think by next year though, like if things do progress more and more with Microsoft and Nintendo this year about that, I think Sony is gonna, start to play nice.
Yeah.
Because they really hurt them in the long run if they
Yeah.
didn't.
Especially because it seems like we're gonna get the reveal for the next Xbox next year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, the tease.
Get ahead of the race.
It's gonna be Project
at least,
whatever.
So far it's Project Scarlet. That's the
Scarlet.
that's the name
Xbox
going
One
around.
X is such a worthless system. Since they're just coming out.
It's
with
weird.
the phone already. It's just I feel sorry for anyone who got the X, especially since S upscales just fine.
Yeah, I upgraded to a S. It was great. I love my S, but yeah, it's weird getting X at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely don't do it.
I think that was a bad move.
Because if they do their next console and it's native 60 frames,
it's probably
native
going
4K in 60 frames, like there's no point.
It's still hard to do that.
I know.
Tell you as a PC gamer, that it's still very intensive on your hardware.
Oh yeah.
If it comes out in 2-3 years, yeah, it might be able to do native by that point.
That's all I was just gonna ask. Do you think they would? And like, I mean, we could agree that it's gonna be announced or teased next year at E3.
I think 2020, 2021 is when we're seeing the next wave of consoles. Not for Switch though.
For review? No, not for
no,
Switch.
No, not for Switch. No, I agree.
Yeah,
we're gonna get the tease.
2020.
We're gonna get the tease. We're gonna get the project name for Xbox. They're gonna show off what the hardware is. Probably in the same way. Yeah.
That are in development.
Yeah.
Fable is probably in development for that,
Mhm.
not the Xbox.
Yeah.
No, I think Fable's
And then
could be a launch title.
I think that's when Halo 6 comes out too.
Yeah, save it.
Yep. There's no reason.
Because they got Gears next year, so they're fine.
They got a treasure trove of Gears coming out next year.
Well, just on Xbox.
Right.
Yeah.
Gears 5.
So, Matt, I know we play Fortnite like once in a while. We don't really play.
Oh, when I get the invites. Yeah.
Yeah, I play a lot alone. So
Yeah, no, I play a lot alone too. It's just once in a while I get the random invites.
Mm-hmm.
No, I know. Anyway, so what would you do? Like, did you buy the battle pass for PS?
No, I didn't buy the battle pass just because I don't play it enough.
Okay.
But so my whole stance on this situation, it's shitty. I don't know if you're asking me like if I would move to doing the battle pass on Switch now.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you're leading
Yeah.
up to? It's well for someone like you, like you main on PS4, all your kills and stuff like that. If I was in that arena and stuff, I don't think I would buy the battle pass on Switch just because, like as you're saying, like it's fun. It's almost like a casual Fortnite experience just because you can't. It doesn't play as well or something as you were saying.
It's just a mobile version
right
on the Switch, so the servers are like you're kind of lagging, but.
So I mean, like I'd probably buy some of the cosmetics and stuff on Switch and play casually on there with friends whenever somebody wants to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it sounds like if you still want the hardcore experience, like stay on your console of choice, whether that be. It sucks. This whole situation does suck. Just fucking let us use the cosmetics and shit wherever.
Yeah,
this thing is just so dumb.
Yeah.
The only
fucking stupid.
Yeah, the only reason I find this like hard to side with Sony on this just because you let me make my purchases through PC, so it's like, why can't my purchases from you or even on PC make it over to this Epic account?
It's like whatever. If you don't want to have the crossplay with it, that's fine. But
that's whatever.
Don't fucking lock the purchases.
Yeah,
that's
don't. Yeah, that's a lot of money put in, and it's just as much as I love Fortnite, I bought the battle pass just so I can get some skins on the Switch because I just can't stand the regular costumes. But it's just I'm not gonna.
And me, I'd probably buy like some of the cosmetics just to play on there with you guys because it sounds like we're gonna be playing that.
Yeah.
But I probably want to just buy the battle pass just because I don't play it enough.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, I bought it last night. I just want to support this movement. I think it's just bullshit. It's a stupid decision that Sony's doing this. It's fucking 2018. Let's just get over the whole console wars bullshit. Let's all play together, play nice. Like,
I mean,
I do play casually, but I do like even last night I played like fucking 10 matches in a row just because it was so fun playing handheld while I was listening to a podcast.
Yeah, I mean even before.
And like I'm not. What's up?
Even before filming, I was playing it on Switch. So
yeah,
it's just fun.
Like I don't take it. I'm not like a hardcore player, but if I wanted that more hardcore experience, like I can't tell the difference between the mobile and the console. I haven't had any lag or anything really bother me or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But if I did feel that way, I'll play on Xbox. with my same account.
Yeah, no, I've actually
there's
thought
that.
about. You guys saw the Ethernet adapter for the Switch, right?
I don't. I think it's the same thing as the Wii one still,
Oh no.
just
Yeah,
rebranded.
it came out like last year or something. I thought.
Oh, I didn't see.
Was it just like a USB attachment and then, or
Yeah,
Yep.
it's a dongle.
Hmm.
Maybe I'll get that for Smash.
Yeah, I
I-
think I'll get that for Smash. I want to try getting that and try Mario Kart, see if that helps fix it.
That might.
Listen, I haven't had any issues with Mario Kart. I know
I've
you
had
guys
it
have, but
in-house, like playing
That's
with
what I-
in-house
Yeah.
over the same Wi-Fi. It's dropped.
I've never
haven't-
had drops.
I had random glitches in Fortnite, but that's different. Like,
Dude,
but
even,
for
um,
Mario Kart.
Wait,
or
Mike,
anything like that.
what are you talking about? You had drops. We had drops when we were playing in.
But that was
Anaheim.
in a freaking arena where everyone was.
Well, there was
Yeah.
that and IHOP. We both.
Yeah,
played
I'm
out
talking about
But like,
online
yeah,
Wi-Fi.
yeah, because
Not
that was just connecting devices.
local. I had drops.
Yeah.
Just like when I'm out in Bryant Park, I play with a lot of the kind of funny best friends whenever we do meetups, and yeah, they're just drops because there's so many people and it's
I
fucking
can't believe
just
that actually works.
interface. It's great. It's awesome.
I can't believe that works. Like no internet, and you just connect with your devices. Like yeah, we had drops, but I'm like, this shouldn't work. Like
Yeah.
really thinking about it.
But at home on Wi-Fi, like
But
playing
yeah.
online, I haven't had any issues. Even the I heard a lot of people had issues with the tennis beta. And
yeah, oh yeah.
I was fine.
No, I had
Not like I
like,
don't believe it. I saw it happening. Like
Yeah.
it sucks, but
I've
been good.
I don't know if it was because I was streaming at the same time, but I had to stop streaming in order to play that the group Fortnite together because I was like dropping out of my Discord call and it was like lagging on me. So I just stopped streaming just because that might have been too much. But I usually don't have a problem on the PS4, but also that's connected through Ethernet. So I don't know.
Interested to see how that Ethernet adapter will work because you're going from Ethernet to USB to a USB hub, transferring to a USB-C. That's
I
also transferring the HDMI signal, which is
I
interesting.
mean, it should still be faster than Wi-Fi, but how much faster is it really?
Yeah, it's just still going through all those
So it's
connections.
made
It's
by
good.
Hori. Hori makes good shit. It has 95 customer reviews on Amazon. It's at 4.5 stars.
It's interesting.
So I'll test it out.
Yes, be our guinea
It's only
pig.
$30. So
Oh, that's not bad.
no,
It's not bad.
might just see if Best Buy has it in stock and pick it up today.
Nice.
Do you guys
I got
have any?
$5 certificate, so
You have any closing thoughts on this whole
it
crossplay?
sucks. It's not
It
good
just-
for the gamers.
yeah.
Yeah. I
It's
think
very
we can,
anti-consumer.
say
Just
this
give-
is Sony's fault in this case.
Mhm.
Fucking unlock the purchases.
That's all. I don't even
Yeah.
care about crossplay. Just unlock the
Me
purchases.
neither.
Like,
Just
not
Let me
even
take
all,
my counter in.
yeah, not even all purchases were made through
Right.
them.
Like if you're
anyways.
allowed to buy it on PC and you're allowed to play PC, mobile, Switch, Xbox together, just fucking unlock the purchases.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Clean up your act. This is
Do
your
it.
warning, Sony, because I know you're listening. You're
Mr.
always
Whedon.
listening.
If a life cycle of a console is what 6 to 8 years, and Sony, it's now 4 years old, so the PS4 is in its rebellious teenage years. Fucking grow up, grow up, PS4.
And that has been our message for today from the Three Best Friends podcast. Guys, we're gonna see each other in a week. By the time this posts, we've already seen each other. So it was great seeing you guys.
I fucking hate you guys. Never talking to you again.
Never again. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we consuming for the week?
Switch shit.
Yeah, that's all
I
it's
have
gonna
a
be.
couple days off before driving down to San Fran. I think I'm just gonna catch up on Switch stuff. Like I was
Mhm.
playing Skyrim today. Fucking, I miss that game.
I was thinking
Seems
about
really
doing
cool.
it. I was thinking about doing it. Remember?
So-
Remember when I said I was thinking about getting Skyrim for the
and
Switch,
I told you don't do it.
and you told me not to do it?
And then
Who was the
Al
first
got
one to buy
and I
it?
played it on the airplane over to Anaheim,
Yeah.
and then I bought it when we were down in Anaheim.
I'm just gonna. I think I'm just reading Invincible. Really. I have a packed few days. I'm flying out on Wednesday morning, but between all the free time, I have a fucking session thingy on Sunday. I have work on Monday, and then I'm working a fucking mini concert Tuesday night until midnight, and I have to wake up at 6 a.m. for the
I'm working
flight.
until midnight tonight.
Rock and roll.
I'm not
But
working.
yeah, consuming wise, I think I might sneak away to see Jurassic World if Kelsey's around, but
Oh, yeah.
I still need to
Probably
see
not.
Incredibles too.
Me too. I meant to go see that. earlier
that's
this
one of
week.
the community events if you guys are around.
It's on Sunday.
I won't be here.
I think so.
So depending what time, I don't
depending
wanna
on
get
time.
into Medford too late from driving
Word.
up. So. But...
Yeah, I won't
Jake,
be
what are
there.
you gonna be consuming?
Hollow Knight,
Yeah.
Fortnite. That's it. That's all I do.
I just need vacation.
Yeah.
I'm
I
fucking
know.
Me
shot.
too, man.
I can't wait.
Me fucking too.
Yeah.
Been 6 months.
Yikes.
Yeah, it has.
We deserve this shit.
You do.
You do. You do. Well, that has been a wonderful podcast from the three best friends. Please give us a follow at 3BF Podcast on Twitter and Instagram. If you have any questions, any concerns, send an email if you want to. The number 3 bestfriendspodcast at gmail.com. Mike, where can we find you?
Find me at TEEDRO1214. That's Tedro1214 on Instagram, Twitter, PSN, anywhere. If you voted for me for prom king, thanks. I appreciate it.
Is he going to get a crown for like the next episode?
Now that crown is copyrighted by Kyle for a year.
This is different. But if let's see.
He just announced. He did announce that he's running
Yes.
against me.
So he could trump the king.
Don't let that happen.
There could be like
Yeah,
a blue
don't.
colored crown, since it's kind of funny.
Yeah. It just has to be for one episode. That's all. Matt, where can we find you?
You can find me at the real Mac Town Drew on Twitter and Instagram.
By
Wait,
the
is
way-
that why I couldn't tag you earlier? Because you changed your fucking handle? God damn it. I thought you just changed your name.
No,
You're
no, I didn't change it yet. I might make that happen.
Oh
before
my
this goes up.
god.
No, you can find me at Shibs42 on Twitter and Instagram. And if chances are you're trying to steal that handle, it's gone because I took it.
Yeah. And we were going to have a surprise for you next week, but screw it. We're not having a surprise for you. No surprises. We're going to find out when we can announce this surprise.
I'm very confused now.
Me too. What surprise?
But we'll leave it at that and we'll talk about it
Yep.
after the
Yeah.
break.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, you know. Matt, you should know, but it's oh well. You can find me at JakeP47, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram. You know what to do. Click it.
Or ticket.
Or ticket.
Click it.
God, dear God.
New
On
York
that
State
note.
Police Department.
On that
Oh,
note.
that's everywhere.
No,
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, yeah. It's on our expensive tolls in New York when you're going through there. God, I don't miss that. Mike.
Hi.
Hit the music.
If the guitar was closer to me, I would play live. But I'm not going to. It's all the way back on that couch.
Green